Hey, where's the microphone?
I assume it's right there.
No, that's a camera,
The
right?
microphone is like this tiny.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me in our bedroom for our little program here. Okay, so we had quite the Saturday. First of all, we had your Fisher family photo shoot, which I'm thankfully included in. But we did this a few years ago where we gather your parents, your brothers, and all their kids, all yours and our kids, and we get together and we do a photo shoot. We did one 2 years ago. Was it 2 years?
Yes, it was 2 years ago now.
It was scheduled for 9 a.m. McKinley Park, Rose Garden. And so you needed an hour and 40 minutes to get ready. So I did our grocery Walmart pickup in the morning, and I had to return some undies, and so I had to go inside to return them, and I go inside to the customer service desk, and the lady, I present them, and I say, "Hey, I'm returning these," and I have the little barcode on my phone, so she can scan it, and so I put them on the counter. I said, "Hey, I'm returning these." Show my phone with the barcode, and she goes, "Where's the packing slip?" But I think that's what she said, but I couldn't understand her, and she scared me, so I didn't even respond. I just sat there and cowered in fear. And then she was just looking for the barcode on the pack of undies, so she scans that, and then she says, "How many are in here?" And I said, "I'm not sure," but then it's a value pack, so there were 10. So I remembered, and I said, "Oh, there's 10." And so she counts them out one by one. She goes, one, two, three. And it was already open. I tried a pair on. 7, 8, 9. And I was like, oh no. Missing a pair of undies. So right away, I was like Seinfeld with Newman. I thought, Carolyn! Like, how is this your fault? Whose fault is this? We should have verified this. And I just thought, please don't let this return go awry based on one pair of chonies. So then she recounted them. One, two, three. Hey, all 10 were there. Two of them had gotten sort of intertangled. So I was like, thank goodness we're done with this return. Also, the guy in front of me was wearing Asics, so I decided to wear my Asics shoes to the photo shoot. We get to McKinley Park a little before 9 a.m. Last time when we did this, your parents had us do this. The time and place was Sunday evening, 6 p.m. in Roseville. Super far, super late. Sunday is for the Sunday scaries. And this time, 9 a.m. Saturday, I thought, this is too early.
Whatever.
Why, Liz Fisher? Why
You're the
even?
earliest early bird.
I know, I know. When it comes down to it, I always opt for early. And McKinley Park is 6 minutes from us once you get on the freeway. So I was like, yes, this is the best for us. So we show up. Turns out the Rose Garden is occupied. Someone rented it for $400 for a wedding. Now the wedding wasn't going on, and I didn't see any paperwork. I did anyone verify this?
Well, they had signs up that looked very official that said
Okay.
rented out private party.
Sounds sus. Well, I was just like, the wedding isn't happening. First of all, congratulations on the nuptials, but our group of 21 fishers, a sea full of fishers, an ocean full of fishers, we just want to use this backdrop for 15 to 45 minutes.
That's all.
I wanted to crash their wedding. Alan Fisher had to hold me back. But I don't know. I don't believe them. And what about my tax money, honey? What about our taxes? We pay for those stupid roses. We should be able to use it for them to reserve for $400 all day. Sounds like a lie. We had Auntie Kay's sister be our photographer. What was the? Because your mom wanted to hire someone professional.
Yeah. My mom knew a photographer she's going to hire, but they were charging a lot of money
Yeah.
for a short, small casual family photo shoot. It was really expensive.
Right. Say the price.
Like close to 1,000, I think.
Jeez Louise. For 45 minutes of work. So Auntie Kay's sister, So, had a real camera, like with a lens and everything, and she would do like a bunch of pictures on her camera and then a bunch of pictures on Kay's iPhone. So there were many photographs to be had. I didn't shave, and I thought, okay, because your brothers, and I notice, I'm a master noticer. I'm hyper aware. Your brothers often don't shave for get-togethers, which is perfectly fine because neither do I. And I was like, well, I'm not going to shave because they're not going to shave. And then I showed up and they were all shaved, clean cut, nice young gentlemen. And I thought, oh, really? Really, Brandon, you're doing me like this, bro? Also, my eyebrows were atrocious. I'm sorry. They were unwieldy. They were wilding out. I'm sorry, Liz Fisher. I didn't know what to expect. But amongst all the picture taking, Luna and I took a cute picture. We were matching. We were twinning. We both wore black tops, blue jeans, and white shoes. Going back to the guy with the Asics at Walmart. So we took a few cute pictures together. I published them on the Insta. Side note, honey, I'm over filters on the Insta. There's too many.
Oh, yeah. Filters are so 2015.
Right.
Filters have been over.
Right. And I'm 28 years old. I'm over taking 15 to 20 minutes saying, "Oh, is this filter better than that filter? Oh, what about this filter? Oh yeah, and then there's this filter." I don't need that anymore. It's just whatever the picture is. All of our phones take wonderful pictures. Spectacular looking pictures. I don't need filters. And also on the gram, you can add music.
No.
Never add music to your picture.
Instagram has way too many bells and whistles going on now.
Right.
Like, take me back to the simple days of sharing a photo.
Right.
That's all I want. That's all we need.
Take me back to getting a roll of film developed at Safeway, and then all but one picture is you throw away into the trash. You can also on the Insta you can do fundraiser. You can tag products, hashtags. It's just it's and the more hashtags in someone's post, the more desperate and bigger a loser they are. I still tag people and I still tag locations because I think that's important to notify where you are. So during all the pictures, just the girls, just the guys, just the sons, just the uncles, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how Lennox and I got on this subject, but I wanted him to race his cousins. And I said, Len, do you think you're faster than Russell? Now, Russell's 6, but he was like running around because they had a frisbee golf thingy, disc, whatever. He was running pretty fast. And so I was like, Len, do you think you can beat him? And he said, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Do you think he could beat Russell? What about Eli, who's a similar age as Lennox?
Well, that would be close.
Yes.
Meh.
I beat Russell any day.
And
And oop. How long should I microwave brownies?
Oh. Like 25 seconds?
Okay, I'll do 3.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Include that on the podcast.
Okay.
I will.
And oop.
This just in, star athlete Lennox Garcia claims he can beat 6-year-old Russell in a foot race. Quote, any day. Ooh, they're going to start adding each other on Twitter and talking smack. Len has aspirations to be in track recently. Do you know where
Yeah.
this came from?
He likes running.
Does he a specific event that he wants to do, or
He just wants to run.
I say go for the steeplechase, Len. Uh, there were many backdrops, picnic tables, and trees and grass and da. There was one. We were all standing in front of a tree, and a little branch from the tree was hanging down. And so I took this branch and I ripped it off the tree, and I felt so masculine. I felt so manly.
Something blew in my eye,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
because of your branch that you pulled off.
yeah,
It was a piece of bark or something.
yeah. Shrapnel. Well, it's collateral damage, but I felt that everyone cheered too. Everyone cheered when I ripped this branch off the tree.
The photo shoot.
Much like the Looney song, I was beating my chest like King Kong. It took about 45 minutes total, which was perfect. We said bye-bye. Your mom brought sparkling ice. She stole that idea from Grandma Tian, and she brought grapes and blueberries. But we were like, we're going to Panda for breakfast because Panda has a new item called hot orange chicken. So I had the app and placed the order. Pick up 10:30 in West Sac. So we drive from McKinley Park to West Sac Panda, and we get there, and I walk up to the doors, locked, and I tug on them because I didn't know. The app, the Panda people didn't tell me that the store was closed, so I yank on the door a few times. Oh, it's closed. They're not open yet. They open at 10:30. We were there at like 10:20, 10:25, so I felt like the biggest loser. You, Lennox, and Luna were sitting inside the car, but I was standing outside waiting for Panda to open. The biggest L across my forehead until the next guy came, and he also walked up to the door, still locked. He yanked on it a few times. That's when the employees look at you and think, Get a life, get out of here, go home, be with your family. So we all sat out there, or you guys sat in the car. I just stood outside the car, ready to bum rush the Panda once it opened. So employee finally opens it at 10:33, mind you. 3 minutes late, honey. I'm emailing Panda. Hopefully they can give me a free coupon. So employee unlocks the door. I walk up to the door. I open it and I let the guy go through technically we got there beforehand, but he was standing right in front of the door.
He was really eager, even more than you.
Yeah. And so he walks in. I walk in right behind him. But I have an online order. I have a mobile order. So I walk straight to the cash register and he walks to the regular line like a simp, like a noob. And the employees are still milling about getting things prepared. I say, yeah, I have an online order, Vince Nicholas. And the lady goes, oh, we don't have online orders. And then she looked at the screen and she goes, oh, there's your online order.
What the heck?
So she starts filling it. I mean, it's a large entree of hot orange chicken. And then we got a couple veggie spring rolls for Luna. So it's super quick. But she serviced me before other guy. And I was like, yeah, that's right. Use the app, people. Use the website. By the way, when I was leaving, by the time she dished up our hot orange chicken and veggie spring rolls, there were 3 people total.
Yeah, I was surprised how busy it was.
In line, right when the Panda opens, doing the, can I get a... Like, imagine getting there at 10:35, and there's 2 people ahead of you. And there was one employee working. There was another employee there, but he was, stocking the napkins. It's just, I feel for you people. Use the app. Use the website. Save yourself time and, time. Time is the only one renewable source. The only resource that cannot be renewed, honey. So hot orange chicken is described as an exclusive dish and it's the brand's spicy twist on the fan favorite entree, the original orange chicken. It's the same orange chicken guests love, but with an added sweet heat of 6 scoops of crushed chilies and a ladle full of dried chilies, which are the same chilies. They're using the word, this is poor writing, which are the same chilies used in Panda's Kung Pao chicken dish. Got a large entree, $11.40. Got 4 veggie spring rolls for Luna, another $4. We fed everyone in the family for about $15. I call that a smashing good deal. What do you think, honey? We came home. We all ate out of the carton like they did in the movies in the 80s with Chinese food. What did you think, darling, of the hot orange chicken?
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was very hot, and
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. It's the same texture as the orange chicken, but they amp up the heat. But I would say it's a perfect amount of heat. And in amping up the heat, it like brings down the sweetness of the orange chicken.
It counters the sweetness.
Yeah.
Which is needed.
Yeah.
Because the original orange chicken is very over the top.
Panda has been plagued, I say, with their orange chicken. It's so sweet. It's so overpowering. It's such a turnoff. Also, their chow mein, which is 40% cabbage now, and their teriyaki chicken is the lowest quality.
Oh, it's gone downhill.
Fatty chicken, yeah.
The only thing about the hot orange chicken I didn't like was those dried chilies. Those are terrible.
Yeah.
You can't eat them. They're inedible.
Right.
Lennox accidentally got a bite of one.
Yeah.
And after that, he was like, oh, that's bad. I'm done. And he tapped out at that point.
Yeah.
It ruined his meal.
Yeah. Yeah. Len prefers the original orange chicken, but I gotta say the hot orange chicken was a winner for me, and it fixes what's wrong with the original orange chicken. Perfect amount of heat, less sweet, and the same chewy, gooey / crunchy / weird texture of the orange chicken that we all know and love. After that, we went to the gym, and then we went out to eat again. Oh dear! Don't tell Grandma Tien. It's a bang bang, honey. We went to a Thai Laotian place very close to us called Vientiane. We just call it Vientiane because my mom's name is Tien. We might be mispronouncing it. They're Thai Laotian. They're super close to us. You walk in and they have a lot of restaurants have these now where they got the neon writing on the wall.
Very trendy.
Yeah, so you can take a picture and use this Instagram filter, not that Instagram filter. Oh, is it should I go with Clarendon or Juno or Ludwig or Lark or Gingham? It's enough already, people.
And oop.
Neon writing says, "Send feud, not nudes," which I like. It's fine. It's a little risque. It's a little much. Let's keep it PG, people. We got shrimp spring rolls. We got garlic pork. We got drunken noodles. When our food came out, honey, there was their noodles come with big pieces of onion, big pieces of jalapeno, and big pieces of green onion. And you talk about Lennox eating a pepper shell. You took this green onion that was about 3.5 inches long, and you said, "Should I eat it?" And I said, "Why not? Go for it, girl." And then what happened?
Yeah, I bit into it. And then I couldn't break it with my teeth, so it turned into kind of a mess.
Instant regret.
Yes.
Well, speaking of peppers, much like Lennox, a few years ago in Reno, we were at this California Pizza Kitchen of all places, and get a dish. I got a dish that had spicier peppers or whatever, and there were like pepper shells in it. And I asked, and I don't know much about heat and peppers and all that stuff. So I asked the 18-year-old waiter, I'm like, "Hey man, should I eat this?" And he said, "Yeah, man, go for it." And then so I was like, all right. So I put one in my mouth and instantly I knew it wouldn't break down. I knew it was the casing. And I was just like, what the hell? Never listened to the 18-year-old waiter at the California Pizza Kitchen at the CPK. Shrimp spring rolls. There was no fish sauce. Now listen, by default, shrimp spring rolls comes with this peanut butter sauce in all Vietnamese places. But I've always eaten it with regular Vietnamese fish sauce. And I find the peanut butter just a turn off. Like, okay, are we making PB&J sandwiches out here? Shrimp spring rolls just don't go with PB in my opinion. So I was like, oh yeah, instead of the peanut butter, I'm talking to the waiter, can we get some fish sauce? And the guy says, oh, we don't have any. And I said, what? Do you want me to come back there and make it? Because my mom taught me. Do you have sugar? Do you have water? Do you have fish sauce? Because I can put some together ASAP. But they came out. Yeah, what do you think, honey? Without fish sauce, the PB, we tried the hot chili oil on the tables. There's sriracha there.
It's not the same without fish sauce.
Yeah.
They were still good, but
Yeah.
I definitely do not like the peanut sauce either.
Right. Sweet. I don't like peanut butter in Vietnamese food, and I don't like it like in Thai food, pad Thai or whatever. I'm always like, why is there peanut butter here? It don't go there, okay? Don't go there, girl. It was fine, but without fish sauce, I shouldn't have ordered it. I wouldn't have ordered it had I known ahead. And then we got their garlic pork. What'd you think of this dish, darling?
It was really good.
Yeah.
It needed it's just kind of hard and
Yeah.
crunchy. It kind of needed like something else in the dish with it.
Yeah. I think the flavor is super good. The pork is just a step down in quality. But the flavor, the taste is super yummy. It's bus. The kids aren't saying busted anymore. At least Luna isn't. She says bus now instead of bussin'. And I said, what's up with that, Luna? Why are you saying bus instead of bussin'? And she says, well, I just don't have time to say bussin'. And I was like, all right. I mean, that is a syllable, honey. You can't,
Yes.
one syllable is not a big deal. But think of one syllable over the course of 75 years. That's like 6 weeks of your time that you've saved. So garlic pork was bust. And then the drunken nudes, we got it with shrimp. I said no bean sprouts. I don't like when they put bean sprouts in nudes because nudes are soft. And then when you get bean sprouts, all this crunch comes out of nowhere. Huge turnoff, man. What do you think of the drunken noodles,
Oh,
honey?
they were so good.
Yeah,
They were the best part of our meal.
yeah, yeah. It was essentially the wide noodle like chow fun, but chow fun done in an excellent manner. Most chow fun is terrible. Most fried rice is terrible. But these drunken noodles were excellent. Super, super yummy. Yeah, it was the best thing. Garlic pork was second, close runner up. Our total was just under $40, 39 something. We tipped $10, and then we made it a datey date, honey. Well, that was the thing. We were like, should we drink or should we go out to eat? And then I was like, I don't want to drink. And you said, well, then you better take me out on a datey date. And I said, okay, girl, take you to Vientiane and show you off, queen. And then we went to the Rite Aid, aka the Thrifty. They got the ice cream bar there, just like when you were a kid. I always get confused. What's better, honey, pecan praline or butter pecan?
I like the pecan praline because it has the chunks of the candied pecans,
Yeah,
which is so delicious.
Yeah.
And butter pecan is just, it's all smooth.
right,
No chunks of anything.
right. I always get foolishly sold on the butter part because I like butter, like really good butter and cream and ice cream. But yeah, pecan praline is usually the smarter choice. So right away, I saw blueberry cheesecake. I almost went with cherry chip, but right away I saw blueberry cheesecake. I'm a sucker for blueberry cheesecake, ass cream. But then after she scooped it, I looked at the little label and it said low fat, and I was like, So it was like the Halo top, Halo ice cream version of Thrifty ice cream. And it was terrible. No taste. There was no graham cracker. Okay, the part of the appeal of cheesecake ice cream is that there's nice large chunks of Graham cracker crust, and there was nothing, and there was no cream cheese. There was barely any blueberry, and there were ice crystals.
Well, that's some texture for you.
To me, that represents a poor freezer technique.
Yeah, I like ice crystals though. They're yummy.
I
I
think
like them in my ice cream.
no, it needs to be smooth and churny, honey. But it was bad. I got it in a cup. You got the cherry chip, honey. What'd you think of that?
Yes, it was so freaking
It
good.
was excellent. It was really good chocolate flavor. And cherry was there also. I wish I had gotten it. But yeah, it was a huge miss for me with the blueberry cheesecake. And then because it was like freaking 90 degrees outside, we just walked around in the Thrifty, and it was a little romantic stroll.
Yes.
Dude,
Looking at the empty shelves.
yeah, please. And I think most drugstores are this nowadays because no one shops there or something, or it's just the last place you go to shop outside of prescriptions or whatever. But there were a heck of barren shelves like during COVID pandemic times where there was no toilet paper for a few weeks. Remember that? It was just like this, like there's no product here. Who's shopping here? I mean, we were there for the ice cream, but I don't know, man. And then we saw a guy ahead of us get denied. He was buying cigarettes.
And he didn't have ID.
Yeah. And he was an old dude.
Yeah.
In his, whatever he was, his 40s, 50s, a weathered gentleman, let's just say. But they were like, yeah, you need an ID. And he was like, okay. He was buying ice cream too, by the way. Ice cream and some smokes. But yeah, cherry chip. I'm going to get that next time. Or Pecan Praline. We went swimming today for the first time this summer. It was lovely. We're headed to Santa Cruz, honey, in 3 days. Weather, high 60s, maybe low 70s, cloudy. Not exactly beach or pool friendly. Are you going to bring a bathing suit?
Yes. Just in case. We're going to
Yeah.
be on the beach.
Yeah.
And if it's sunny, even though it's just going to be in the high 60s, it could get hot in the afternoon
Yeah.
with the sun beating down.
Yeah. We got 2 queens in our hotel room. But they won't give us a rollaway because due to fire marshal bill code or something. I was like, okay, whatever, dude. But what? Now, we did this in the Hayes Mansion, but that was one night. You and Luna slept together. I slept with Len. He put pillows in between us, whatever. But what do we do? We're 3 nights in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, he does not want to sleep with you.
Why not?
Hopefully there's going to be a couch that would be cozy.
Yeah.
We're bringing like a sleeping bag and sleeping materials for him, so maybe he can make a little pallet on the floor.
Okay. Why didn't you want to sleep with me?
You snore.
True that.
Although none of us can escape that in the hotel room.
True that. Oh, yeah. True. And then the drive, honey, it's... So the other day you were working from home. I loaded up a browser with Google Maps from West Sac to Santa Cruz. And I said, honey, what did I tell you to do, woman?
You said every half hour
Yeah.
check the traffic.
Yeah. Just hit the refresh button.
I did it every hour.
Yeah.
I hope that's okay with you.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was very diligent. I kept a little notepad with notes and I wrote it down every hour what it said.
Yeah. And it goes from an over 3 hour long drive to an under 2.5 hour long drive.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. And then, so you report back with all this data.
Yes, like a scientist.
Yeah. And I said, I totally forgot I told you to do that. But it was hecka helpful. I mean, we're going to leave 10, 11-ish and hopefully be down there in a smidge under 2.5 hours. I'm glad you did that. It's a good strategy. My idea, by the way. Well, you know what? I'm the genius, the mad scientist.
And oop.
I'm like Dr. Emmett Brown, and you're Marty McFly, my darling. So yeah, that was our Saturday. That's our week ahead. We're leaving Thursday, 3-day work week. I'm excited. It should be fun. We were on our laptops for a couple hours a day looking at food, attractions, places, and yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be.
really excited.
And we're bringing 2 boxes of boxed wine.
Oh, we're bringing 2?
2 boxes of boxed wine. Well,
Wow.
there's 2 in the cupboard, honey.
Yeah, I thought we were bringing 1. But
3 nights.
2 is more fun.
2 is more fun than 1. 3 nights, honey. And we're going to grab some hotel ice from the ice machine and put it in some musty, disease, bacteria-ridden glasses and have a drink or 2. But I'm really looking forward to it. Mystery spot, boardwalk.
Yes, beach.
We're going to eat, drink, we're going to be merry. We've already planned, when we get back on Sunday, our last hurrah.
Oh.
We're going back to VNTN.
Yes, we are.
Because they do stuffed chicken wings. A bunch of our parasocial podcast friends on Facebook, in the West Sacramento Facebook group, said you got to try the stuffed chicken wings. So we're going to do that. We're going to do crumble for cookies. And yeah. And then we're done. We're done spending money. We're done with vacation.
We're done eating.
We're done eating. We're back on track. This has been so out of the norm for us. Going away 3 out of 4 weekends in a row. It's cool, but love getting home.
Yeah, we've been booked and busy.
Yeah.
But being home is nice too.
Yeah. I love getting home. As much as I love going away and doing stuff, I love coming home.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
I love doing laundry when we get home. I love taking a shower when we get home. Oh, are we gonna shower in Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I am.
Good luck with that.
You're not. Are you gonna brush your teeth?
I'll bring floss. Alrighty, where are we done, honey?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for the McKinley Park Rose Garden. It's fake. I Googled it. I went to various official Sacramento City websites. There's no online renting of this location.
Yeah, and
this garden.
The price that lady said, we rented this for $450.
Yeah.
That seems really low to rent the Rose Garden
for a
day? Chunk of a Saturday.
Yeah.
So I think she just came up with that number, and it's not realistic.
We should have crashed it. Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn.
How are they going to stop us?
Exactly. I lift. I'm really strong. We should have. We don't have a promo code for the McKinley Rose Garden for $450. When was their wedding? Were people even getting married? Was it all a ruse? They were probably just taking pictures for Instagram. Oh, I should use this filter over that filter. Goodbye, my parasocial podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have killed a tree branch. Well, it was in our way. Pictures matter. Aesthetics matter. Beauty matters. These photos that your parents are going to blow up poster size and put on their wall matter. But I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for caring. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. We hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye.
And oop. Oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer. And oop.